Hi folks, Dave Waring here again with FitSmallBusiness.com and today's lesson of the day. In our last lesson, we continued our series on how to start a business with a look at how to test your business idea. In today's lesson, we're going to continue that series with a look at how to come up with a good name for your business. So let's get started. The first step in coming up with a great business name is to strengthen your idea muscle. If you've watched our video on how to come up with a business idea, then you can skip this step as your idea muscle should already be in good shape. If not, then take the advice of one of my favorite bloggers, James Altucher, and start coming up with 10 ideas each day on different topics. While this may seem like a lot of effort, if your idea muscle is weak, it will hurt you in other parts of your business as well, so use this opportunity to get it back into shape. I've included a link to James' advice on how to get your creative mojo back in the description section of this video. Once you have gotten your idea muscle into shape, it's time to start coming up with business name ideas. Try to come up with 10 ideas each day for a week, at which point you will have 50 potential names to choose from. Here are some things to keep in mind when coming up with business name ideas. At a minimum, you want ideas that people can make an easy connection to the product or service that you're selling. This means avoiding things like trying to coin a new term with your business name. Also try and keep in mind other things you may want your business name to convey, like expertise, value, authenticity, tradition, location, and trust. Lastly, it's a bonus if your business name contains words that people are likely to type into an internet search engines when looking for the products or services that you offer. All else being equal, your website is likely to rank higher for those terms in the search results if that is the case. For this step, there is no such thing as a bad idea, so simply write down whatever comes to mind. Next, cross off any names that could be confusing or not easy to remember, pronounce, and spell. For this step, keep in mind the following. One of the best ways to grow your business is by word of mouth, so at a minimum, your business name needs to be easy for people to pass along to others. Make sure it's easy to spell so people do not type the wrong name in when looking for you online. Avoid things that could be confusing, like using numbers in a name. An example would be a name like Two Sisters Tanning. When typing this name into a search engine or elsewhere, people won't know whether it's twosisterstanning.com using the number 2 or spelled out TWO. If you're not sure about a particular name, then tell it to 3 or 4 other people of varying ages and intelligence levels and ask them to speak it back to you. Then ask them to spell it. Next, cross off any names that may be confused with a competitor or have negative connotations. Even big companies make mistakes with this step. Infamously, Chevrolet made the mistake of marketing a car called Nova in Spanish-speaking countries. Nova translates from Spanish to English as no-go. As you can imagine, their sales in Latin American markets didn't go anywhere either. Next, consider the future. You want to think carefully about how choosing a name that is specific to something like a particular geographic location, product, or person may affect your business in the future. Location issues. Names like Raleigh NC Plumbers can be great for ranking your site highly in Google's local search results. However, if you ever plan on expanding your business outside of Raleigh, you don't want to have to change your name in order to do so. Product issues. If you name your company Top Dog TV Repair and decide to start repairing other types of electronics in the future, this may present a problem as well. Issues using a person's name. There's nothing wrong with names like Bob Jones Auto, but if Bob ever wants to sell his business or bring in another partner, this may create issues. Next, filter the list by names you can buy a domain for. When people want to visit the website of a particular company, oftentimes they'll simply type in the name of the company with a .com behind it. Therefore, whenever possible, you're going to want to have your website's domain name be the same as your business name. You also always want to own the .com version of whatever your domain is, or you're going to lose a ton of potential customers to the company that does. You can search to see if a domain name is available at GoDaddy.com, and if it is, you can register it there for around $12 a year. If you're set on a particular name and the domain name is not available, then you can also use GoDaddy to try and acquire the domain. For more on this topic, see the domain name section of our article on how to build a website for your small business, which I've linked to in the description section of this video. The last step before choosing your business name is to search and see if anyone else is using the name and/or has a trademark on it. Keep in mind that even if a business is using the name you have chosen, you may still be able to use it. In order for someone to win a trademark infringement case against you, they will have to prove that you use the name in a manner which is likely to confuse customers. For more on trademark, see our article on patents and trademarks, which I've also linked to in the description section of this video. Now that you've gone through these steps, you should have a short list left which you can choose your name from. Congratulations! That's our video for today. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Also be sure to watch the next video on our How to Start a Business playlist, where we will cover how to choose a partner for your new business. For more great advice on how to start and run a successful business, visit us at fitsmallbusiness.com today. Thanks for watching.